Hey y'all, just coming through right quick. Listen, I have two children, adult children. I have a son that is he's 38. He'll be 39 this year. And I have a daughter who she is 31. She's 31. I have 7 grandkids. The oldest just turned 19. Imagine that, y'all. And I'm just about to be 55. So my oldest granddaughter is 19. She attends Alabama State University there in Montgomery, Alabama. Although I went to Alabama A&M, she chose to go to Alabama State. I ain't even mad because it's a HBCU, okay? All right. So, and my youngest grandkids are the triplets. The triplets are 4 years old. They will be 5 in November. Although their birthday is late, they will be 5. Okay, and in between I have Jaden. I don't even know how old Jaden is. Maybe 13. And Kyrie, I believe Kyrie is 11. And Honesty is 10, I do believe. I think. No, she 9. She'll be 10. Yeah, I don't know. Them they children. They got to keep up with it, okay? I'm just a grandmama, the sweetheart, the boo-boo. That's all. That's all. But listen, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and share this. You know, I'm trying to record some stuff just in case they want to go back and listen and think about it sometime, or listen to my voice or hear me if I'm no longer here. You know, I don't plan to go nowhere no time soon, but, you know, I just want to leave something for them to think about. You know, one thing I like to tell my kids that I love them. You know, a lot of times people don't understand what love is. Love is an action word. So when I had them, guess what? Guess who raised them? It was me. Guess who took care of them? It was me. Guess who fed them bottles and fed them food? Guess who it was? It was me, y'all. It wasn't nobody else. It was my family and me. If it had not been for my family and my friends, I don't know where we would have been, y'all. I was a 16-year-old with a baby. Yep, a 16-year-old with a baby. And so what I did know that I wanted my kids to have the best. And so I went back to school. I worked at Russell Mill for about 4 years, almost 5 years. I worked out there, and I did things so that my son could have a lot of stuff. You know, it was just me and him at first, right? My daughter didn't come till like 7 years after I had my first child. And so it was me and him against the world. And we did that thing, y'all. We did it. He always talk about, you know, you used to buy me Jordans when I was a baby, blah, blah, blah. I did, y'all. But listen, we had Just for Feet back then. Just for Feet, y'all remember Just for Feet? It used to be over there right in front of the Galleria, the Just for Feet store. And so, you know, I worked at Russell Mill, and we got paid every week, y'all. And guess what I did with my check every week? Took it to the Galleria. Took it to the Galleria every week. I was in Parisian. Parisian ain't even there no more, right, y'all? I had Parisian. I had Riches. Riches ain't even there no more either, y'all. Where them folks went? Macy's. Macy's still there. I was with Macy's. J.C. Penney. They still there. Those stores I was in every week. We had new outfits and everything, child. The rent was paid. I paid for cash for a car. Y'all, we were living it up. That was the best life. So I was able to afford those Jordans back then, because y'all know the Jordans didn't cost that kind of money like they cost today. Y'all know that, right? So back then, they was cheap. And I had to try to help him to understand, because he go out here and buy his children these Jordans. Like, he pay all that money for it. Okay, your mama ain't do that. Your mama don't do that. Your mama don't even do that right now today. Your mama is so cheap that she will not even go and buy a real Louis, okay? Louis, no. A real Gigi, okay? No. Do y'all know how much that stuff costs? I don't do it. I go up there to New York on Canal Street, wherever. It came from the same place. It all came from China. It's real. The people from China told us last year in 2025, it came from us. All of us. This is the same stuff. We got master level. That's the best. That's closest to it. Okay. Coming out the same shops and stuff that the real stuff being made at. And they got other stuff. So listen, I got a few of them. They look just like the real one. Okay. I got a few of them. Okay. So if you ever in New York, go over there on Canal Street. Okay. Make sure you got some cash. Go over there. But some of those things like that, I try to tell him, boy, I ain't never spent this kind of money. I can remember when he went to college down there to Troy. He went to Troy and, he had my card. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure your child got some money or whatever. I ain't have it like that for real, but I want to make sure you eat and do what you need to do while you're down there, right? So anyway, this boy, this boy used to be going over there in them folks' stores down in Dothan and wherever else he was, y'all, with my card, buying $75 and $85 Ralph Lauren polo shirt. And I said, hold up, son. You got life twisted. I ain't got no money like that for you to be down here buying no shirts. You mean to tell me you spent $75 on one shirt? Boy, I don't do that. So I'm trying to teach him. That's why you got to teach children young. Show them. Take them in the store. Show them how to get more than one shirt for $75. Okay? And a whole outfit. Show them how to get a whole outfit for $75 or less. And so I had to tell him. I had to break it down. Because he wore Ralph Lauren polo. And he always wore Jordans and all these name brand stuff. I had to help the child out. He actually thought I was going paying $75, $85 for a shirt. Boy, you done lost it. So I had to break it down to him. Son, no, sir, I don't do that. I go in Ross's. I ain't really do TJ Maxx too often, but I went in there and Marshalls and places like that. And we find that cheaper stuff where you ain't got to spend all that money. That's how you shop, son. Don't be going over here giving Dillard's and Belks and whoever no $75, $85 for no one shirt. But did he listen? No, he still do what he do. He still do what he do, y'all. But they spend $500 on some shoes. I ain't got no shoes to cost $500. I don't even want none to cost $500. I don't. So, listen, teach your children the value of money. Teach them value of money so they can have some money instead of out here making Louis and Gucci and all these people rich and then you poor. You going out here paying $1,000 and $1,500 for some shoes or $3,000 for a bag and you ain't even got $3,000 in the bank. Why? Why you doing that? And my daughter be always talking about, I be asking, how much that cost? How much that Hey, I'm on a budget, okay? Just because I make money don't mean I want to just spend it all on something. I just ain't doing it, y'all. So I be asking her questions, and she be like, the people who got the most money, they always talking about how much something is, and they cheap. That's why them people probably still got a little change too, okay? So that's where we are, y'all. I try to teach them the value of money. And with this economy that we have, y'all see how the gas prices are up. Look, I turned up into one shopping center and the gas price was showing $4.05. By the time I came out the shopping center, y'all, it had to went down to $3.99. I'm like, then it went back up. I was like, honey, what they doing? Playing yo-yo with the gas prices? So anyway, y'all, in 2026, that's where we are. Donald Trump got us in a war. And the Iranians over there, they say they not playing with Donald Trump. Ain't nobody coming through the Strait of Hormuz without them allowing it to happen. So they went over there and bombed them people February 28, 2026. And it's been war, what they say, hell on high water or whatever they say. It's been going on ever since February 28, 2026. They went over there and unalived the Iranian supreme leaders and stuff. And those people are still upset. They're mad. They was talking about death on America. We ain't talking about no death on America. I try to tell them, don't worry about America. Because America ain't did that. America didn't do that, you know. So take care of the dog that did it. I don't know who it was. Don't mess with America. We ain't did nothing. So what do y'all think about that? Look, follow me for more. Subscribe, like, say something. Let me know what you think. Follow me for more.